My East Asian wife told me she was leaving me for her ex, and the next month, she was in handcuffs.
Our anniversary dinner was a tradition. 16 years at the same restaurant, same table, same server. But tonight, something was terribly wrong. Amanda didn't smile. Her eyes were distant. As I raised my glass to celebrate, she stopped me. "I need to tell you something, Michael." Her voice was flat, cold. It was the same tone I'd heard from business partners just before they delivered catastrophic news. "I'm going back to Chris." The name hit me like a physical blow. Chris Blackwell. Her college boyfriend, the one who broke her heart long before I came along. "How long?" I managed to ask. 6 months, she said, without a flicker of guilt. Then she delivered the final crushing line. "And it's more than that. I never really loved you. Not the way I loved him." 16 years, our home, the heartbreaks we survived together, the laughter, it all flashed before my eyes like a cruel joke. I expected to feel rage or to shatter into a million pieces. Instead, a strange calm settled over me. I just nodded. My silence seemed to rattle her. "That's it? You're not going to say anything?" I finished my champagne. "What do you want me to say, Amanda? Should I flip the table? Beg you to stay?" Her voice rose. "At least it would show you cared." I stood up and signaled for the check. As I paid, she shouted, "So that's it? 16 years and you're just done?" I turned back to her and said quietly, "No, Amanda. You were done. I'm simply acknowledging it." The drive home was silent, pierced only by the pings from her phone. Chris, no doubt, waiting for confirmation that she'd finally destroyed our life together. Once inside, she went upstairs to finish packing. I walked into my office, poured a bourbon, and opened the safe. Inside was a thick folder labeled contingency, the plan I'd made 7 years ago, for the 1% chance she would betray me. 7 years earlier, a friend going through a messy divorce had warned me. "Mike," he said, "if there's even a 1% chance she could burn your life down, prepare for it now." At the time, I laughed it off. But then I started noticing things late-night texts to clients, her phone guarded like a state secret. So quietly, I built a fortress. Separate trusts, asset protection, ironclad legal agreements, and the best attorney in Seattle on retainer. Amanda had no idea that while she was drifting back to her ex, I was reinforcing every wall of my financial kingdom. That night, after she left for Chris's place, I made the call. "It's happening," I told my lawyer. "Initiate everything." And the machine I had built roared to life. By the next day, every joint account was frozen, property transfers were locked, and my businesses were sealed off. While she was posting a selfie with Chris captioned "New Beginnings," the world she thought she owned was evaporating. The texts started rolling in. "Michael, what did you do?" "My cards aren't working. This is illegal." I didn't answer. She had made her choice. Now, she would meet the consequences. That evening, I came home to find her on the front steps, her designer clothes replaced by jeans, her face streaked with tears. "You changed the locks?" she yelled. "My things, my jewelry, my art." I cut her off. "They'll be delivered to Chris's condo tomorrow." "I didn't erase you, Amanda." "You erased yourself when you chose him?" But the story didn't end there. My lawyer called with shocking news. Chris wasn't just her affair partner. He was a fraudster, and Amanda had signed documents tying her directly to his investment scam. She wasn't just unfaithful. She was a criminal accomplice. The CIA opened a file. The police launched an investigation. Chris was arrested. Amanda was named a co-conspirator, and her firm fired her. The woman who'd smugly declared her new beginning was now a panicked criminal, her mugshot going viral. Her lawyer begged me to post bail. After refusing, I eventually agreed, but only on one condition. I wanted to see her. In that visitor's room, seeing her in an orange jumpsuit, I felt no triumph, only a sense of finality. All I want is the truth, I said. And for the first time in years, she gave it to me. She'd rekindled things with Chris a year ago, knowingly signed suspicious documents, and lied to everyone, including herself. I ruined everything, she whispered. I don't deserve mercy. No, you don't, I replied. But I'm giving it anyway. I posted her bail, and then I walked away for good. She was convicted and sentenced to 5 years in prison. I attended the sentencing, but she didn't see me until the very end as they led her away. Months after her release, I received a letter. I did love you, it said. I was just too broken to love you, right? I folded it and put it away. I saw her one last time, by chance. She was sitting outside a rundown motel, clutching an old photo of us, crying silently in the rain. I didn't stop. I just drove away. Some endings deserve silence. Today, my life was quiet. I'm stronger, wiser, and finally free. She chose her path and faced the consequences. My revenge wasn't in her downfall, but in my own survival and peace. Thank you for listening.